first one that we're going to do is we're going to assume a tall kneeling position. Tall kneeling means both knees down, we're here, we're stacked, we're tall. What we're going to do, we're going to show a hinge first. So a hinge, my hips travel backwards, but I'm not really trying to necessarily get lower. My hips travel backwards, my chest goes forwards, then I come up. Versus a squat, my goal is to actually drop low and change levels. So hinge, I'm trying to push my butt back, okay, stretch back here. Squat, I'm trying to sit, essentially. Okay? So squat versus hinge, tall kneeling position. Alright guys, next drill, I've got an orange super band here, and we're going to use this again to show visually the difference between the squat and the hinge. We're going to go hinge first again. Notice that when I hinge, the band does not lose any tension. In fact, the tension increases. So I'm going to start tall. I'm going to push back into a hinge. You notice the band is still tight. Okay? I come up. I push back. The band is tight. All right? Versus a squat, I'm just going to change my stance a little bit here. During the squat, the band is going to become slack. Okay? So during a hinge, our hips travel backwards, that band will become tight. During a squat, our hips descend, and the band becomes slack. Alright guys, next up we're going to use the goblet squat. So once again, show the difference between the squat and the hinge. This one isn't so much one versus the other, but if you have a good squat and you have a hard time figuring out the hinge, we use this drill sometimes to drive the difference home. So, first thing we're going to do is goblet squat. Once we hit the bottom, I'm going to try and maintain all of that tension, and I'm going to push my knees backwards till I feel tension in my hamstrings, which for me is about right there. Then we can transition to a belly swing, stand up. Okay? So we're here, we do a good goblet squat. Once we hit that position, we're going to drive our knees back till we feel tension in the hamstrings, transition to a belly swing, stand up. Okay? So, number one, two main faults that we'll see, and the reason why we're going to use this drill is one that some people try and squat whenever we ask them to hinge. And we have to bench in front of Kevin to keep him from being able to do that. So if he were to try and squat from here, his knees are going to get blocked by the bench. Okay? So block knee RDO, block knee hinge is what we're going to do. Second is that we're going to add in another external cue, which is the foam roller. I'm going to place the foam roller almost completely touching Kevin's hips. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask him to hinge and tell him that he needs to hear that foam roller fall. So, another common fault is that people will just lean forward without letting their hips go backwards, like that. So with that, the foam roller is not going to fall. We're going to know that he's not hinging properly. If he does it right, there will be an audible sound of the foam roller falling. So go ahead and show that, Kevin. So he hinges, drives his hips back, stands up tall. That would obviously be one rep. If we were doing this in someone's program, teaching them how to hinge, we would say, all right, everything's good. Go ahead and do the same thing again. Drive back. And there we go.